What up, world? It's your boy Justin, Coach Justin. Sitting here charging my car, had some time on my hands and thought I'd just fly off the cuff and drop a little more free game on you. Something was on my mind this morning. I guess what I wanted to talk about, I call it the season of resistance. The season of resistance is the polar opposite to the season of favor. What I mean by the season of resistance is we go through, think of it like a roller coaster ride. Life is like a roller coaster ride. And you don't get off the ride until you're dead and gone. Check out. And one thing that I know in all my years on this earth is that it's guaranteed you will face a season of resistance. And I look at it like on the roller coaster, it's when you're headed downhill. The world is providing a lot of resistance. Think of it like the salmon that's swimming upstream. Every force in that river is pushing them backwards, is going against the direction they're trying to go. If they don't keep swimming, they will be washed down and they will die. They won't be able to reproduce. So they call it swimming upstream. Facing the resistance, fighting the resistance. And in our lives, we hit that low, the season of resistance. But it is guaranteed you will turn things around and hit a season of favor. And that season of favor in my life and in those that I'm close to and I've seen, the season of favor bounces back, and it always bounces back higher than the lowest low of that season of resistance that you're enduring. So let's say you drop 10 feet on your season of resistance. You're going to go up 20 feet if you can get through that season of resistance. Now, during that season of resistance, you can stay on that season of resistance for even longer if you don't have the right discipline, if you don't have the right knowledge, if you don't make the right choices, and you can cause yourself to continue to fall and fall and fall and fall. My last video, I was talking about opportunities and knowing when opportunity is knocking. A lot of times during a season of resistance is when we actually do not accept or do not even identify when those moments of opportunity arise that can start to lead you into the season of favor. So it is within our power to turn around that season of resistance fast, but it's also in our power to stay in it for much longer. But I guarantee you, no matter what you're going through and who involved, who are the players, who are the stars of your show, who's the villains of your show, who's the heroes, regardless of that, you will see a season of favor. In the season of resistance, it seems like everything's going wrong. No matter what you do, it's almost like you're being set up for failure. And to some extent, you are. You're being tested. Your response is crucial, and sometimes no response is also as crucial, but you got to stay the course. You got to keep swimming upstream. I'm not really sure how much detail I want to go into, but I think you get the concept. So just know there are some tools that can help you get through that season of resistance. And one of those is to be able to control yourself when faced with resistance and not fall into a pattern of being reactive. Sometimes you have to stay the course. Sometimes you have to give no energy to the forces that are causing the resistance. Sometimes all you got to do is continue to resist. the resistance and push forward. One of the first things I've learned when being faced with a season of resistance is, for one, you got to stay positive and stay on focus of your goals. And I would say lead your way through that season of resistance in a way that's honorable, meaning you can get caught up reacting to all the resistance and trying to argue your way through it, and you're not going to argue your way through it. Even when you're being tested and challenged, lead with kindness. Make your first move an act of kindness. Even if somebody is downright shitting on you, give them one opportunity to get it right. Say, I see what you're doing. I see the play. I can see the whole playing field. I see all the players. I see how you're moving. One opportunity to address it with kindness. Do not react in a reactive, negative way. This is my Dalai Lama mentality. Make your first move a move like, what would Jesus do right now? What would Dalai Lama do? Once you make that move and you give whatever's providing that resistance an opportunity to make things right and take a different course with you, if they don't, then you show them Machiavelli. Go hard. Sometimes you can move around the resistance. Sometimes you got to knock that thing down. Get it out your way. Proceed forward. So make your first move a move of kindness. After that, knock them down. Just know you got to stay tactful. You got to move in a higher vibration. You hear that saying, when they go low, you go high, all the time. I guarantee you, whatever is causing resistance in your life, there is a guaranteed season of favor coming your way. It ain't going to be luck. It ain't going to be chance. It's going to be the pattern of resistance, the pattern of favor, the pattern of resistance and favor. So ask yourself right now, am I in a season of resistance right now, or am I in a season of favor? And just know, when you get into that season of favor, you also have to remain humble and move at a higher vibration. Now's not the time to get cocky. When things are going right, things are going your way, it seems like the Red Sea has been parted and the pathway for you to walk straight through has been opened up. You continue to walk it, but you don't gloat. You stay humble, stay respectful, and those blessings will continue to be poured on you. But at some point, when you hit your high, get prepared for that roller coaster ride. And once you've done this long enough, you start to be an old dude like me. Neither one of them faze you. Neither one of them knock you off balance. You stay the course. You make the adjustments. You lead with kindness. And you brace yourself for impact for the lows. Don't be reactive, but also don't sit on your hands and be a bum. You got to work your way through these seasons of resistance. They are guaranteed. They will come. You will face them, but you also will face the seasons of favor. So are you in a season of favor right now, or are you in a season of resistance? It's just a roller coaster ride. Strap in and learn to love it. You know, I got a friend that would say, sometimes you get a little smoke on, right? And sometimes that weed will hit you different. And sometimes you see somebody who don't smoke too often, they're freaking out. And my buddy would ask him, "Hey man, you look like you're freaking out." He's like, "Are you on a police chase, or are you on a roller coaster? You scared to death right now, or are you actually just going for the ride, having fun?" And you're it's exhilarating. The ride, the highs, the lows, the speed, it's exhilarating. But are you on a police chase, or are you on a roller coaster? You got to tell him, I'm on a roller coaster. I ain't scared. I like the drop, because I know that drop is going to be followed by the highest of highs. Bring it on. Strap in. You're in a season of resistance. Kirk out.